Guys, today is the day we are gonna get the answers whether there's gonna be widespread panic in the market. I'm gonna show you the early signs, the early clues right now, and I'm gonna talk about altcoins. I'm gonna talk about something crazy that happened to one of the top altcoins yesterday. I will talk you through all of the news that we've seen throughout the last 24 hours that is going to have a big effect on the crypto prices moving forward and much more, guys. So make sure to stick around. And I will also show you this chart, and this has previously coiling up, or it has previously, when we have seen the same kind of structures, it has led into a violent move. So guys, make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. For Bitcoin, you can see that we're still above the yellow dotted line. So that is good to see. We are also still above the moving average. Sorry, we are below the moving average right now, in fact. So we are being pushed down right now by the 50-day moving average, which is this orange moving line. And then you have the green one, which is a big one at the, it's currently at 87,500, which is the 200-day moving average. So right now for Bitcoin, it's more like a wait and see kind of scenario. We need to understand that we do have significant resistance points that has been being built up above us. So we need to be aware of that. But the next few days are going to be very important. And it will show you also what the next major move is going to be. And we're already seeing the clues today, guys. So let me go through that in a little bit. So for Ethereum, you can see that we're still coiling inside of this pattern right here. Higher lows equal highs. So we're about to see a pump towards the upside here. It looks like. So let's see if Bitcoin can hold like this and potentially have a little bit of a move towards the upside. Then I do think that also Ethereum is going to have a little bit of a pop here. So let's see, guys, for Ethereum. For Solana, we are approaching our resistance at 135. For Doge, we're going sideways. For XRP and Cardano, we are also mostly going sideways here for the last few days. For traditional markets, you know that this was very important because traditional markets, the futures opened up Sunday evening, so yesterday evening, and you can see that we did have a little bit of a pop towards the upside. We had a little bit of a gap here, and now we are trading slightly below where we opened, but still we did have a move towards the upside here. The only thing I will say is that this move, okay, was nice. How much was it? Like 1.3%. But Bitcoin really has been doing pretty good throughout the weekend. So the question is, why has Bitcoin been going up so much? I mean, from the bottom here, Bitcoin was doing pretty well, all things considered, to begin with anyway, in my opinion. So I will give you a theory as to why I believe that Bitcoin went up throughout the weekend. Because, let me see here. Here, Michael Saylor, he has also teased that he needs, or he has essentially said that he has been buying more Bitcoin. This is usually what he teases on Mondays, and then usually in the afternoon he does announce that he has purchased Bitcoin. So maybe that is the reason why we've seen some nice performances for Bitcoin the last few days here. And let's see where the traditional markets are going to end up. Right now, we're just seeing some small little bit of volatility, but this is going to increase throughout the day. If you look at the US 10-year Treasury, this is one of the most important charts, probably the most important chart we need to watch right now. And you can see that after going as high as 4.59%, we've started to go down just so slightly now. So this is at least temporarily pausing the panic in the market. If this starts to reverse, and depending on the statements that are going to be communicated today and throughout the week, this is most likely going to continue to go towards the upside. And if that happens, then you're going to see that panic in the market and you are going to see some kind of intervention from the Fed, in my opinion. So right now, Monday, we started off kind of neutral here. We're going down a little bit, so the panic is slowly easing. But if this starts to suddenly turn around, which can happen just with one comment, this can also start to turn around again. Or if China decides that they want to start really dumping their treasuries, this is going to start to go up again. So we will see, guys, but I am watching this very closely and I will update you throughout the week. Now, for my trading strategies, this is actually not too bad. I'm down about 800K still. But we're close. So Bitcoin at 84,400. I just want us to go above into this range again, above 88. And my Bitcoin strategy, My original one is gonna start trading again. Of course, my second strategy is already trading here, doing amazing profits. And of course, yeah, everything is looking good here. Cardano XRP bots doing amazingly well. You can also see that my short strategies are all doing tremendously well. If you want to use my trading strategies, guys, make sure to go to the description of this video. You have the Pionex link up here. Sign up to Pionex, claim the deposit bonuses using this link, and then you can go long with my strategies using these links. You can go short with my strategies using these links. Guys, look at what happened with Mantra yesterday. So it crashed from about $6 down to as low as 50 cents. So it went down by more than like 90%, which is absolutely insane. Now, according to the founders of Mantra, it was one exchange that was manipulating the price here. So this is why, like, the most important thing is to always hold Bitcoin. And guys, we made a lot of money with Mantra. we were riding Mantra since end of 2023, I believe. So somewhere here in the beginning of 2024, end of 2023. So we made tremendous gains on this move upwards. But then now look at this massive crash. We're back at these very low prices. So the name of the game, guys, is always to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. As I always say, altcoins is great for multiplying your gains, but Bitcoin is really the most important thing to accumulate over time. Guys, we have some headlines for Donald Trump as well. So what he said yesterday is that there's gonna be no exemptions for China and these other electronics and whatever it was that was reported on Friday. So he came out and said that there's no exemptions. The only thing is that they are gonna establish a separate kind of group of tariffs for these products. So I think that this also, because there was a lot of hopes for this also, of course, lowered the expectations for the traditional markets a little bit. If it didn't communicate that, I think that traditional markets would already be pushing this support, this resistance at 5,563. So that was a little bit bearish for the market. He said that these products will still have a 20% tariff, and it will take about in a month. They're going to establish new tariffs also for these products. So it essentially gives China and USA a little bit more time to try to work out a deal here before everything goes absolutely nuts. Now, what China has said is that they want the United States to completely cancel tariffs. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. At this point, it seems like we're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. I just hope that they can go to the negotiation table and they can work something out, but we'll see if that's going to happen or not. I already covered Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin potentially during the weekend. And also I want to show you this. So what you have is an index. It is the spot price compared to the perpetual price for Bitcoin. And whenever we have seen this become more narrow, we have usually seen a big price pump. So in white, you have the Bitcoin price. And look at this red here. It's getting more and more narrowed until it finally turns positive. And then we have a big move for Bitcoin. Same thing, I guess, here. So we start to go up here, we turn positive, massive move for Bitcoin. And we're starting to slowly potentially turn positive here as well. So this can happen pretty quickly, but we are a little bit away from it right now, but it can happen very quickly. And this typically leads into a massive pump for Bitcoin. So let me know, guys, if you think that we are at the beginning of a massive move upwards. Let me know down in the description, or in the comment section, I should say. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.